That's Возняцki's 11th appearance at Istburn. Very happy hunting ground for the twice defending champion. Somebody who's not quite so happy right now will be Соболенко. Yet to get on the scoreboard. Love 3. So this tournament last year marked Соболенko's career first Premier Level final. Since then she's reached 2 more, lifting the titles in New Haven and Wuhan. Соболенko defeated the Dane in their most recent meeting in Montreal in 3 sets last year. Возняцki loves this place. Must become quite cherished in her tour schedule with all of her success. 29-8 career record here at Istburn. It's quite something. She's had a lot going on though, has Caroline Возняцki. She's only contested 17 matches this year. She's 9 wins, 8 losses. She got married to NBA player David Lee in Tuscany on the 15th of this month. That doesn't just happen, needs a lot of preparation. Then there's the honeymoon, of course, as well. So she's probably just had a little bit of time relaxing, you'd imagine. And at 28, there's not a lot that Caroline Возняцki hasn't really done in the game, is there? She's been number 1 in the world for quite a stretch. 67 weeks from October the 11th in 2010. She now won a Grand Slam as well down in Australia. Возняцki breaks again for the 2nd consecutive time. And at the moment, it's an Aryna Sabalenka that's really not shown up. 4-love for the 11th seed Возняцki. When you look at the prize money tally, $33.8 million US compared to $3 million of Sabalenka's, which isn't shabby, is it, by any means? She's done it all.
Love 15.
%83 first serves landed so far. That's quite something compared to her opponent, 36%. She's won 9 of 11 of those first serves she's landed. There it it is again. A familiar down the line backhand for Возняцки. She loves that signature strike. Соболенко, you sense, kind of really enjoying perhaps a truer, firmer surface with a more regular bounce, maybe. Not suggesting, I mean, these grass courts are amazing. They've been heralded and much talked about. They've won awards this year as well for how true the bounce is, but I think Соболенко likes to take it on the hard court nice and early. Oh, that's nice. A little bit of magic there from Соболенко. She is stirring. Lovely, coming around the side of the ball nicely, as well as up the back of it. Loaded with spin. That'll encourage her. But Возняцки has a point for 5 love here. Now you've got to watch them really close, haven't you? One-way traffic in this opening set. Just 17 minutes played. It's all Caroline Возняцki. The Danish standout is in the driver's seat here, that's for sure.
Последние 2 розыгрыша, как ты сейчас играл, продолжай точно так же играть. Ты хреново начал, ничего страшного. Слышишь? По-другому никак. Внимательно смотри на мяч. Начни через розыгрыш. Дай себе возможность разыграться, потому что первые 2 геймы ты ошибся на 7-8 минут ошибок. Ты старайся сделать все возможное, чтобы просто не ошибаться. Сейчас она будет играть лучше, она будет играть агрессивнее, все это понятно. Но тебе теперь придется пахать, просто чтобы она поняла, что так больше продолжаться не будет. Дай себе возможность сыграть. Что, у тебя еще 20 впереди. Старайся внимательнее глазами на мяч. Поуже корт себе сделать. Попроще играть. Не жди, что она будет ошибаться, сама играет.
Well, she talks very highly of Dmitry Tessanov, the former top ATP pro, who came on as a coach, and she says that he's given her a better understanding of how the tactical side of the game works, and she's constantly learning. So will he have any impact here? With it all to do is Arina Sabalenka, the 8th seed, world number 9, the 5. Beg your pardon, she's world number 10. There's one out. Caroline Возняцki, 4 spots lower at 14. That's what I'm talking about when I say that I think she was best on a hard court, because she loves to stand up tight to the baseline and bully the points, but the length of Возняцki impeccable there. Just buckled her as she drops down to her haunches, unable to control that last shot. There's been the odd glimmer, isn't there? But that's about it so far. Возняцki's done really well to contain and stifle Belarusian. First ace. Well, that'll help. And if not for this set, maybe for the next set. Landed a couple of big ones there and elevated that, what was prior to that game, a lowly first serve percentage. She's trying so hard to find an in against this continuously rock solid Dane. Herself is trying to put a lid on this opening set. I can tell you that Kiki Bertens, the third seed from Netherlands, has earned a win just over an hour and a half needed against Annalena Fritzen of Germany. 6-3, 6-3 it was for the Dutch. It's a not long finish, just 20 minutes or so. So Bertens lies in wait for the winner of this. I have to share this with you now because it seems so appropriate, and I don't mean it to discredit her, but it just kind of gives you a feel. Соболенко was described as a learner driver driving a Ferrari car. She can just be blistering when she's on. Had that massive serve at 6 foot tall. And look at the aggressive return stance. She can often just sort of bang her way into matches like this. Well done. Always so keen to get up the court and impose herself. Very strong-willed by her own admission. One of her dad's friends came to the house when she was younger, said, "You're going to be the next Azarenka then, are you?" She said, "No, I'm going to be the next Соболенко." She was really quite put out by that. Strong personality, fiery. Often helps in this solitary game where you've got to be quite strong-minded and really have a lot of self-belief. Well, she hit it well, the Minsk resident, just spinning over the baseline, so she'll have another breakpoint opportunity here to nibble away at the deficit on the scoreboard. Возняцки must be absolutely delighted inside. This is playing out ideally for her. Not been asked too many questions. Very hit and miss tennis from the Belarusian. Not that it matters to Caroline, but there's $23,500 up for grabs, and more importantly, 100 points. A hat-trick of consecutive Danish points then, averting any danger. Now she has a set point opportunity. Beautiful save from Соболенко, putting this point together with percentage. Nice. Starting to flicker into form. Now it's a third breakpoint opportunity for Соболенко here. Lovely back behind from her there. It's a second ace from Caroline Возняцki, just in the nick of time. Now they say forwards a charm. Seems to be in the right state of mind here. Fist pumping. Purposeful on-court demeanour. Can actually create something here. Clever against the big tall player on fast recovery back to the middle. That was smart from Возняцки. Took her time. Cool as a cucumber here. It's one of those long, poignant games in which you sense it has so much gravitas towards the overall context of this. Oh, she threw the kitchen sink over the net there, didn't she? And it paid off. Best rally of the match so far, this one. Thunderous hitting from the Belarusian and finding the court on numerous occasions. And a wonderful finish off that backhand cross court. Moving keenly. Desperate to grind her way into this match any way she can. Fifth break point. She defends her court better than... In the end, Соболенко gets it done. She breaks Возняцki's serve for the first time in the match. Gets on the board. If nothing else, that'll do her confidence the world of good. But it's still Caroline Возняcki, the 11th seed. An underdog on paper here, but it has a 5-2 lead.
Być niezadowolona swojego wchodzie grać. Jedyne co ci muszę powiedzieć, że jak ją gonisz, no nie, że ona idzie od jednej strony do drugiej, to wtedy uważaj, bo ona wtedy wchodzi całym ciałem i te piłki wydawałoby się, że już wygrałaś, a ona wtedy daje i one są w miarę długie i mocne. Czyli jak ty ją ganiasz, to jak ona biegnie, widzisz, że dobrze zagrałaś, to musisz być gotowa do następnej, bo wtedy jak jesteś gotowa, to ją skończysz. Rozumiesz? To jest bardzo ważne. Bo ty ją dobrze rozprowadzasz, dobrze bierzesz piłki. I pozytywnie, bo ona te parę piłek takich, wiesz, nie fakt z tym wiesz, smaszem, no jak, no, widziałaś sama, no, nie rozprowadziłaś i tak dalej. Wszystko jest dobrze, pozytywnie Karolina i naprawdę dobrze grasz, tylko jedyne co ci mówię, jak ją gonisz, bądź przygotowana, jak ona biegnie gra tą piłkę, no nie, bo to wtedy ona idzie z samym tym, żebyś była przygotowana od razu, dobra? A to patrz na piłkę.
Well, all the numbers are pointing to an excellent Danish performance. A bit of a blip there, having served for it at 5-1. Sobоленко really digging deep to stay in this opening set. That's a must-hold serve here for the Belarusian. Well, you do get the sense that if we had the luxury of an electronic review, she'd have gone upstairs with that one. You do sense that nothing's really come easy today. This match had the potential, tennis-wise, to be an absolute belter, but Sobolenko's really had to work hard for anything. That's nice. Nothing's come, really sort of cheap and easy. There's been very few unforced errors from the vault-like performance of the Dane. Well, she knew that coming in it would be like that. She's had to really dig deep here to accrue anything on the scoreboard. When you think back about the previous game, she broke serve on her 6th breakpoint opportunity. A 4th double fault. Doesn't help. Sobоленко yields again with a little bit of a soft service game, but it's Caroline Возняцки who takes the opening set as a consequence. Just the other side of half an hour played. Возняцki, the 11th seed, secures it 6-2.